Hello everyone, Orky here, back with another sort of Convalare video. Today, we're going to break our account in the name of science. Alright, so just a hot take. What we'll do is, you know all the legendary gear we get in our inventory? Well, actually, we can pretty much get rid of, say, our rare gear. And we'll be getting these materials, these blue bottles. And when we get rid of epic gear, we also get the blue bottles. And in our shop over here, what we can do is, where is it? This one, the gear tab. So we get these radiant crystal dust for breaking epic gear, so we can get like some dust, some coins, that sort of thing. But you see, if we get the radiant crystal nucleus, we can exchange this for trinkets. Like, trinkets are so rare in this game. What we could do is we could just start breaking down some of our legendary gear and transferring them to trinkets. But it's going to cost quite a bit. So let's just have a look at how much each one would cost if we were to break it down. So let's just say this beheading machete. So if we were to break down the beheading machete here, okay, so it's going to give us 150. So if we just bring out the calculator, it was 2000 divided by 150, so 13.3. So let's just say 14 pieces of legendary gear, and we're going to get a trinket. Is that worth it? I mean, we do get legendary gear from all our weapon trials. So weapon trial, 1, 2, 3, if we're beating all the level 65 versions, we're getting them quite frequently. I'm not sure what the exact rates here. I think it's around 50% or so that we're getting legendary gear. And if we are going to get new story chapters every now and again, we're going to be getting our legendary gear here. And sometimes for our rewards, we'll be getting legendary gear in those chapters. And on a monthly basis, we can see in our clash, there's one here. That's a trinket, tarot. Yeah, not much in there, so that's another 2. If we go into our shop here, this is no, there's tarot there. We wouldn't be able to buy anything there. And we're also getting the legendary gear and weapon from our tower shop. So maybe like over the course of time, we'll be getting more legendary gear, like enough for us to convert the gear into trinkets. So let's get started with breaking down some gear. So what I'll do here is, actually, does it let us sort? Yep. So wait, how are these staffs? Okay, is the sorting bug for this? Swords. That doesn't make sense. Oh wait, this is engravings. Weapon. Yep. Yep. So it doesn't actually let us sort by the type of weapons. All right, that's all right. So what we'll do is, let me pull up CelionJourney, because I like to trust his infographics here. So what we'll do is, we got Beryl. So Beryl, the main staff is the blue one there. So So we're going to keep these, and I don't think anyone really wants the skeleton staff there, so let me just jump through what else we have. So yep, so that staff, the broom I don't have. I have one, don't have that one. I think the focus one is good at the extra range, so we're going to keep a copy of that. Inanna, I don't have the cube, I got that, got the healing one, so we'll keep that. Samantha with the cube, Momo, yep, broom, focus wand, and the Starry Sky Heritage. So that's all that we have for staff users, so basically what we'll do is we're going to scrap all our skeleton staffs here. I think might be useful down the track, but eventually we'll get more out of them, so let's scrap all these. Break down. Okay. And let's jump back into the next one. So we'll do the sword users next. So for sword users, Mytha, so that is the defensive sword. Which one's that? Oh, Guardian's Will. Oh, and then we got the SR version. And then those two, alright, probably sort of lower priority for Mytha. Cole, yep, so I'll keep those ones, the Newborn Blade and the Void Stab. Okay, Keaton, same as Mytha, the defensive Guardian Will Sword, so then Talion, yep, so Newborn Blade, Void Stab, and what's this one? Oh, Ever Burning Blade, so we'll keep the Ever Burning Blade. Garcia, yep, same there, Void Stab and Newborn. Oh, no, Will. So you want the Ever Burning Blade and the Senator Swift Sword or something? And yep, Newborn, and you got the Machete last. So, and that's it for all the sword users. So what we'll do is we'll come back here and let us just scrap these three, the beheading machetes. So 1, 2, 3, another 450. Okay. Alright, what else do we have next? We have the spears. So for spears, we have Gloria. So Gloria has this spear. What is this spear? Pendant Halberd. Increase HP by 2% before taking a single target attack. Gains 10% bonus attack and defense. I don't know why that's so good on her. Maybe because we'll have Gloria as like a support tank unit. That's why we have the tanky spears first. And who's our other spear user? Okay, Leonhide with the skeleton spear. And that's it, right? Nameless staff is next. Alright, so let's jump back into our game. So I have this damage one, so this was originally the best for her, for damage. And we might just keep this halberd because that's giving us defensive stats. The skeleton spear, yeah, deals additional piercing damage. That might be good for bossing or something. And the nameless staff for movement. So yeah, I guess we'll keep that. Might need it for niche situations. But yeah, I didn't see any of them using the Doomsday Scythe. So let's unlock all of these and scrap these down. Alright, another 450. Let's go. Okay, next up we have the axes. So for the axes, who do we have guides on here? We have Rawia. Yep, so that's the Feast Axe. So that's her a standard axe from the Void's Memento. Then it's the tuning hammer. Oh, this is the dispelling hammer, so just in case we need a bunch of dispels alongside with her basic attack there. And the third one's the brutal axe, and then it's the denial hammer. Okay. And who do we have after? We have Magnus. So first one's the hollow axe. Alright, so that's increased defense by 5% and gain bonus physical attack equal to 5% physical defense and magic defense. So we'll keep that one because I have a Magnus. And the next one after is the brutal axe. Okay, and then the feast one. Alright, so just those two axe users we have infographics on. Credits to Celion as well. So what we'll do is we'll keep this feast axe. We have this denial hammer for extra knockback, but we probably don't need extra copies of this. I already like start up this to 2-star, but oh well. And we'll keep this hollow axe as like a DPS axe for Magnus. If the enemy HP is higher than character, ignore. Yeah, we wouldn't really be staying at low HP much. Actually, I think there was also one that I missed from... Who's the other axe user? It was Alexi, right? I think I missed Alexi's details, so let me go back and check on Alexi here. Alright, where are you, Alexi? Okay, here you go. Okay, so that was the hollow axe as well, and then the brutal axe. Okay, I reckon we can go without the brutal axes. So let me unlock our brutal axes and break them down. So 1, 2, 3, 4. 600. How many do we have? 2,750. Okay. Oh, yep, and then this denial hammer as well. Okay. And who do we have last to look at? The bows. So let me jump into the bows. So, man, all the bows look alike. I'm not sure if this is the same for you guys, but I can't really tell the bows apart. It's like there's slight differences in the bow, but it's just so... it's so hard to figure out sometimes. Okay. So the first one is this more fancy bow. What's the fancy bow? Oh, longbow of martyrs. Okay, so we don't have the longbow of martyrs. We have the star raid. And the third one is... where's the third one? Yep, so... third one is this one. So that's the Irian Cross Combat Bow. Oh yeah, 10% damage non-character's turn. Yep, we have that one. The fourth one we have is Whale Hunter. Oh yeah, that's the one we got from the Voyage Memento. So, and last one is Meteor Line. So that's the level 1 debuff. Okay. Nungol. Yep. So we'll keep the Star Raid for her, and then third we have the Martyr Longbow, Star Raid as well, Martyr Longbow, and Ida. So Ida, you have Meteor Line and... oh yeah, Meteor Line's the second one, and first one I believe is the Irian Combat Bow. Yeah, because you'll be doing all the assist attacks out of turn. And that's all we have for bow users, so jumping back into our game, what we'll do is we'll go through and have a look at if we want to scrap any of the bows. So yeah, that's the level 1 debuff. That's the That's the infection well hunter, so maybe we can get rid of the well hunter because I heard infection builds aren't really worth it there, and we'll be keeping those. And then melee combat, melee mega crossbow. So actually this is 3-star, so let's see if it's actually different if it's 3-star, because that might change things. Because I started them up, but if I go ahead and salvage them, would that actually change how much resources I'll be getting from breaking them down? So this is the well hunter, yep, and melee mega crossbow. I think like this is pretty high damage, and like if you just jump close up to enemy and like hit them, I think that's like really good damage if you're surrounding like a boss or something. But let's have a look at. Okay. You get 300 gold because you wasted gold in starring it up. Okay, that's hilarious. Thanks, devs. That's totally what I was after. Okay. And then, what would that mean though? Because I think I'm out of gear to break down. And how much do I have already? 2,900. So I'm still short by 1,100. So still need quite a few more pieces of gear. Divide by 150, so 8 more pieces of gear in 4 days, and we can get another legendary trinket. Let's just buy one now and see what we get. Oh, fancy hat. Okay, I mean this is a pretty good one. This is my 3rd fancy hat, so I can upgrade my fancy hat. Where is my fancy hat here? So yeah, so unlock, and now we can start them up. So 6%, 9%, 12, 15. Yeah, I think that's a pretty good stat increase. Actually, maybe I'll keep a copy of the fancy hat, so I'll have 2 copies of the fancy hat. Alright, look. I've bricked my account, salvaging these random weapons which may be of use in the future, but hopefully I'll farm them up again. But in the meantime, I'll salvage some, get more trinkets, because I swear I don't have much variety of trinkets. I'm not sure about you guys, but I've seen people with so many really good trinkets, and I'm pretty jealous here. So if we go to the trinkets, where is it? So I'm still missing the cube. That's ridiculous. This isn't really as good, but I just got so many copies. I've just been starring that up. Yeah, I've got a true lens, which is nice. I still don't have this cooling powder, which was like for the weapon trial 2. Like some of the people were doing like really well with cooling powder, and I was like, I really want this trinket, and I just had to find ways to get around that. And I reckon it'll be good later on, because like it was Tarot 2 or 3. The boss does healing block as well, and that was just so annoying. Some of you have the arm guard as well, the piercing damage, so I think that this will be like great for just like DPSing out on the bosses there. So I'm missing that one. Berserk, Incense, movement by 1, damage by 10. I think this is pretty helpful as well. And then have the old scrolls of August, which is the level 2 buff and speed 1. Like, I think this would be great for like Ida or anyone else as well. This one's alright. I think it's a bit of a buff over Rejection Mask, but that's about it. Great Shield, instant physical shield. Space-time ring, which is teleport. Roaring flint, which is does also piercing damage and fire. And we got that one, so... Alright, look. That's it for the video. Hopefully that might give some people some ideas. It is a hot take, and I feel like maybe I'm breaking my account. But it's just all in the name of science, right? We're trying to get more gear, and I just like having fun with different pieces of gear, and I'm just missing like trinkets, and it's good to star up my existing ones as well. Alright, that's it for the video. Please like and subscribe, and we'll see you next time.